Welcome to today's news. You are watching Millennium News Hour and I am Tanziba Noreen. Here are the latest trending news stories from across the globe. Let's dive into today's top headlines. President Biden to attend final White House Christmas tree lighting. Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy push for government efficiency reform. NYC police hunt suspect in fatal shooting of CEO Brian Thompson. Trump stands by Hexeth as senators raise concerns about drinking. Secret Service chief and GOP lawmaker clash over security issues at Trump hearing. Mayor Adams announces post-COVID holiday season boost in NYC's economy and jobs. Governor Hochul announces $15.5 million for workforce training programs in upstate New York. Voice for Global Bangladesh's delegation meets Dr. Yunus to advocate for expatriate rights. Many Americans' cell phone data being hacked by China. French Prime Minister Michel Barnier resigns after a no confidence vote. George Russell claims Max Verstappen threatened to crash into him. And Mbappe misses another penalty as Real Madrid lose to Athletic Bilbao. You are listening to Headlines Now News in detail. President Joe Biden joined the White House Christmas tree lighting ceremony on December 5. This marks his final participation in the tradition before he leaves office next year. Earlier, Biden returned to Washington after a visit to Angola. Before departing, he issued a controversial pardon for his son Hunter Biden, who was convicted on drug and gun charges and pleaded guilty to tax offenses. The Christmas tree lighting showcased a 35-foot red spruce from Virginia, surrounded by 58 smaller trees with ornaments designed by students across the U.S. This year's theme, A Season of Peace and Light, was unveiled by First Lady Jill Biden. She emphasized family, kindness, and community as guiding values for their last holiday season in the White House. The Blue Room displayed an 18.5-foot Fraser fir named Tremendous, which survived Hurricane Helene. Volunteers, including teachers and military families, decorated the White House with over 28,000 ornaments and 9,800 feet of ribbon. The ceremony, hosted by Mickey Guyton, featured performances by James Taylor and others. Visitors can enjoy the full holiday transformation through the festive season. Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy met with lawmakers on December 5 to promote the Department of Government Efficiency, a new initiative launched by President-elect Donald Trump. The effort aims to cut government spending and streamline federal agencies. House Speaker Mike Johnson hosted Musk and Ramaswamy on Capitol Hill to discuss plans for reducing bureaucracy and wasteful expenditures. Last month, Trump announced that Musk and Ramaswamy would lead the initiative, describing it as a key part of his administration's plans to reform government operations. Republicans have already formed DOGE caucuses in both the House and Senate to support the initiative. Senator Joni Ernest, who leads the Senate caucus, emphasized her experience in targeting wasteful projects. Some Democrats have also shown interest in the initiative. Representative Jared Moskowitz joined the DOGE caucus, saying he supports efforts to make government services more efficient. Musk and Ramaswamy plan to cut $500 billion annually by targeting specific programs and reducing federal employees. However, questions remain about their authority and the practicality of the proposed cuts. Musk and Ramaswamy will continue discussions to gather bipartisan support for the DOGE initiative. United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson was shot and killed outside a Manhattan hotel early on December 4. Police reported that bullets used in the attack had the words "deny," "defend," and "depose" written on them, possibly referencing criticisms of insurance companies' claim policies. The shooting occurred near the Hilton Midtown Hotel, where Thompson was scheduled to attend an investor conference. A masked gunman shot him multiple times and fled on a bike toward Central Park. Surveillance footage showed the suspect approaching Thompson, firing, and then escaping. Police identified the suspect as a white male wearing a tan jacket, black mask, and gray backpack. A cell phone and other forensic evidence found nearby are being analyzed for clues. The suspect visited a Starbucks near the scene before the attack, and items recovered there are being tested for DNA and fingerprints. Authorities have called this a premeditated and targeted attack but have not confirmed a motive. Thompson's wife mentioned her husband had received threats possibly linked to United Healthcare's coverage issues. The NYPD is offering a $10,000 reward for information leading to the suspect's arrest. Investigators continue to gather evidence and review surveillance footage. Pete Hegseth said he still has President-elect Donald Trump's support for becoming Defense Secretary, even as questions about his drinking remain. Speaking to reporters, Hegseth confirmed Trump reassured him of his backing earlier that day. Hegseth has been meeting with senators to gain confirmation support amid allegations of sexual assault and heavy drinking, both of which he has denied. Reports suggest Trump may consider Florida Governor Ron DeSantis as a replacement if Hegseth's chances weaken. Trump has reportedly shown interest in the outcomes of Hegseth's discussions with lawmakers. When asked how he addressed his drinking with senators, Hegseth avoided answering directly, saying, "That's for senators, not you." Senator Joni Ernest, a key Republican voice, said she was not ready to support Hegseth after meeting with him for a detailed discussion. However, Hegseth described his meetings as productive, emphasizing senators' advice and the importance of private discussions. Hegseth highlighted his commitment to rebuilding the military and prioritizing soldiers, which aligns with Trump's vision. It remains uncertain if his efforts will secure confirmation or if Trump will consider other candidates in the coming weeks. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV, and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your face. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. During a hearing on security lapses in the assassination attempt on President-elect Donald Trump, a heated argument broke out between acting Secret Service Director Ronald Rowe and Republican Representative Pat Fallon. Fallon accused Rowe of playing politics by attending a 9/11 memorial event with top leaders, including President Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris. Fallon showed a photo from the September event questioning Rowe's role in security. Rowe explained he attended to honor fallen Secret Service members and denied that his presence affected security. The confrontation escalated when Fallon asked whether Rowe was seeking visibility for a potential permanent position. Rowe rejected the accusation, defending his actions as respectful and unrelated to his professional duties. The hearing also focused on the security failures during the July shooting at a rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, which injured Trump and others. Rowe admitted the Secret Service had failed to protect Trump adequately, acknowledging the gaps in security operations. Trump is expected to nominate a permanent Secret Service director after taking office in January. New York City Mayor Eric Adams has released a report showing a strong post-COVID recovery in holiday shopping, with up to 4.4 million daily visitors and 14,000 new jobs created. This boost, totaling over 500 million in local spending, highlights the city's economic recovery and supports ongoing Affordability Week initiatives. The analysis, based on data from Black Friday and December weekends, revealed significant foot traffic in key Manhattan hubs like Fifth Avenue and Times Square, as well as areas like downtown Flushing and Metro Tech in Brooklyn. The retail sector saw a 14% increase in visitation, with spending rising 20% during the holidays. The holiday season is set to continue benefiting small businesses, supporting a thriving economy and helping New Yorkers. Mayor Adams emphasized the importance of supporting local businesses as the city enters a strong economic period into 2025. The city's efforts to revitalize commercial areas and create jobs are paying off, making New York more affordable for working-class residents. Governor Kathy Hochul has announced over $15.5 million in grants to support 5 workforce development projects in upstate New York. These grants, awarded through the Office of Strategic Workforce Development, will train more than 2,100 workers in high-demand fields like advanced manufacturing, construction, nanotechnology, and clean energy. The funding will be used to collaborate with over 30 employers and training providers to prepare New Yorkers for well-paying jobs in growing industries. This new round of funding brings the total state investment to nearly $60 million, which will help more than 14,400 workers gain valuable skills. The grants will also reduce barriers to employment for communities with high needs. Governor Hochul emphasized that these programs help New Yorkers gain the skills needed for success in the 21st century and provide opportunities for economic growth, especially in historically marginalized communities. Now it's time for global updates. A delegation from Voice for Global Bangladeshis met with Dr. Muhammad Yunus, the chief advisor to Bangladesh's interim government, to discuss the establishment of equitable rights for expatriates. The meeting took place at the State Guest House, Jamuna, on December 5th at 4 p.m. The delegation was led by the organization's esteemed Vice President, Mr. Mahidur Rahman, and Vice President for Foreign Affairs, Mr. Sharafat Hossain Babu. Directors and senior officials from various countries, including the United Kingdom, the United States, Australia, Canada, and several Arab nations, participated in the discussion. During the meeting, participants presented diverse opinions and proposals focusing on Bangladesh's infrastructure development, economy, education, healthcare, and the progress of civil society. The discussions were described as highly productive and goal-oriented, emphasizing collaborative efforts for the nation's sustainable development. The delegation expressed its commitment to leveraging international expertise for Bangladesh's long-term growth and prosperity. This meeting is regarded as a significant step toward fostering global partnerships to advance the country's development. Media personalities present at the meeting included Mr. Tawfiq Noor, CEO of Millennium TV US and Millennium News 24, and Mr. Sarwar Hussain, head of NTV UK. Due to health reasons, the organization's chairman, UK-based Professor Dr. Hassanat M. Hussain, MBE, was unable to attend. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV, and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your feast. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. You are watching latest global updates. A senior US official revealed that a large amount of Americans' metadata was stolen in a cyber espionage campaign by a Chinese hacking group named Salt Typhoon. The attack targeted US telecommunications infrastructure, affecting dozens of companies worldwide, including at least 8 telecom firms in the US. The official, speaking anonymously, confirmed that while not every American's cell phone data was compromised, a significant number of individuals' records were accessed. The hackers reportedly stole telephone audio intercepts and call record data, which includes details like call duration, recipient, and location. Although this data doesn't include call content, it can still expose sensitive personal information, such as relationships and daily activities. US officials have made addressing the Salt Typhoon group a top priority, and President Joe Biden has been briefed multiple times about the ongoing cyber attacks. Government agencies have also held private briefings for senators regarding the breach. In response to the incident, major telecom companies like Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile have stated that no customer data was compromised, though other firms have acknowledged some data was stolen. French Prime Minister Michel Barnier resigned after a no-confidence vote in Parliament. He met President Emmanuel Macron to formally submit his resignation, making Barnier one of the shortest-serving prime ministers in France's history. The vote, which passed with the support of the far right and hard left, was triggered by Barnier's 2025 budget plan, which included unpopular austerity measures. The vote cancelled the government's budget plan, likely leading to a continuation of the current budget into next year. Experts predict that France may not have a 2025 budget, increasing political instability. Barnier's resignation comes after a hung parliament in the summer, leaving the far right as a key force in the government's survival. Macron now faces the difficult task of selecting a new prime minister. Possible candidates include Defense Minister Sébastien Lecornu and former Socialist Prime Minister Bernard Cazeneuve. As Macron deals with this crisis, strike actions in public sectors continue despite the budget's collapse. The political turmoil in France is expected to last with no clear end in sight. The uncertainty comes ahead of the reopening of Notre Dame Cathedral, a major event attended by international guests, including re-elected US President Donald Trump. Let's have a look on today's sports stories. George Russell accused Max Verstappen of threatening to deliberately crash into him during the Qatar Grand Prix last week. Russell claimed that Verstappen blocked him dangerously during qualifying, leading to a steward's investigation and Verstappen losing pole position to Russell. Verstappen denied the accusation, stating that Russell lied to the stewards and had no regrets about his comments, including saying he had lost all respect for the Mercedes driver. Russell hit back, calling Verstappen a bully who had threatened to crash into him. He said he told me he would purposely crash into me and put me on my head in the wall. Russell expressed disappointment, claiming Verstappen often lashed out when things didn't go his way. Verstappen, who won the race in Qatar, stood by his comments, saying he had no regrets. Russell stated he would not try to clear the air with Verstappen, adding that the issue was for Verstappen to resolve. Kylian Mbappe missed another penalty as Real Madrid suffered a 2-1 defeat to Athletic Bilbao in La Liga. The loss allowed Barcelona to maintain their 4-point lead over Real, although Barca has played one more game. Athletic took the lead in the second half through Alejandro Berenguer. Jude Bellingham equalized for Real after Mbappe's penalty miss. However, Gurka Guruzeta scored the winning goal for Athletic in the 80th minute following a mistake by Fede Valverde. Mbappe had the chance to level the score from the penalty spot, but this weak effort was saved by Athletic goalkeeper Julian Aguirre-Zabala. This came after Mbappe missed a penalty in a Champions League match against Liverpool the previous week. Real's hopes of building on recent wins were dashed as they failed to capitalize on chances, with Mbappe unable to prevent the defeat. The pressure on the French forward continues to rise after a string of poor performances. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV, and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your feast. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. Now it's time for business news. Today's New York stock close price is 20,157.44. The NYSE Composite is decreased by 31.16 points or 0.15%. Tokyo stock close price is 39,395.60. The Nikkei 225 index is increased by 119.21 points or 0.30%. Shanghai stock close price is 3,368.86. The Shanghai index is increased by 4.21 points or 0.13%. Hong Kong stock close price is 19,560.44. The Hang Seng index is decreased by 182.02 points or 0.92%. Bombay stock close price is 81,765.86. The Sensex index is increased by 809.53 points or 1.00%. Let's have a look on today's weather forecast. Before finishing today's news, let's hear out the headlines again. President Biden to attend final White House Christmas tree lighting. Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy push for government efficiency reform. NYC police hunt suspect in fatal shooting of CEO Brian Thompson. Trump stands by Hegseth as senators raise concerns about drinking. Secret Service chief and GOP lawmaker clash over security issues at Trump hearing. Mayor Adams announces post-COVID holiday season boost in NYC's economy and jobs. Governor Hochul announces $15.5 million for workforce training programs in upstate New York. Voice for Global Bangladeshi's delegation meets Dr. Yunus to advocate for expatriate rights. Many Americans' cell phone data being hacked by China. French Prime Minister Michel Barnier resigns after a no-confidence vote. George Russell claims Max Verstappen threatened to crash into him. And Mbappe misses another penalty as Real Madrid lose to Athletic Bilbao. That's all for today. Keep watching Millennium News Hour for latest news update. To stay updated, like our Facebook page, subscribe our YouTube channel and visit our websites. Our website addresses are www.millenniumnews24.com and www.millenniumtv24.com. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for all TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV and Apple TV. And also in all European countries and Australia, available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jadoo TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with us for all the latest news worldwide. Thank you.